Barry Anderson from Trade Ideas with today's edition of What Makes This Trade Great? Not stock great. Well, I guess a stock great, but well, first of all, guys, I mean, we've had a very, very interesting day in the market, okay? Just look at the SPY chart here. Now that right there, this is the pre-market, that little brown area right there. And we were already in a gap up position. And then that opening 15-minute candle, I mean, it's beautifully green. This looked awesome. And then all of a sudden, ever since that 9:30, that first 15-minute candle, we've been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, basically 2.5 hours straight down. So consequently, not a lot of really good follow through on really any sort of a long play. But I will bring your attention to AGRX because early, as that first 15-minute candle was launching itself, this is what I was seeing in the racing. Look at AGRX, okay? AGRX was just starting to accelerate, and this is early on. And let me just size this just a little bit better so I can see the chart. So that's exactly where it happened. And so, you know, I've changed the way I trade just a little bit. I would never take a trade in the first 5 minutes. I'm still not going to do it right at 9:30, but because look what happened with AGRX. It got up here, and then it pulled right back down, and then it started to move again. So I still am holding off, but I'm definitely interested when I see something racing like this right off the bat. You know I've got to keep an eye on it. And so this was just a matter of letting these that bottoming tail work its way out, and then getting into the trade right around here at 2:30, and then, you know, it didn't get out right at the top. And I certainly didn't take advantage of the second move up, just because, you know, it's a low float situation. I think there were about 4 million in the float, and you know anything can happen. And that's exactly. I mean, look at this. Went from 280 all the way down to 240, and now really sinking. You know, I always say in the room, you cannot get into one of these sort of trades, these low float situations, and then wander away from your computer expecting that, oh well, you know, it all looks good. Come back even 5 minutes later. You know, this can happen. Now, again, I think this is one of these stocks that is kind of taking advantage of this Roe versus Wade situation. And, you know, there's a lot of these, you'll see them. I think there's FEMY, a number of stocks that we've identified, but this is certainly one of them. And nice to take advantage of it, but a difficult day to trade if you only want to go long today, that's for sure. All right, guys, I want to get back into the room. Any questions for me? You can use this email address. The room will open tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye.